Hi everyone, welcome back to the Vouvray Wine Series. Today, Jim and I are going to be exploring a special type of wine from Vouvray. Tell us more about this style of wine.
Nothing on the label, it's just Chenin from Vouvray. What this style encapsulates is a traditional kind of in-between place for Chenin to land. It's basically coming to rest wherever it wants to. It's just a couple degrees of sugar higher to be legally called sec, and they call it locally sec tendre, which means tender dry.
Tender dry.
Tender dry.
Sec tendre.
Again, it's kind of a inside baseball thing, because to look at the label here, I mean, all you got is, you got the name of the domain, so the name of the estate that grew the grapes and made the wine, called Aubuisieres. You got the dude's name, Bernard Fouquet. Vintage 2018. Cuvée de Silex, so this is of the 3 soil types. The soft yellow limestone underneath. We got argile clay stuff, and then Silex, which is flint. So this is a flinty boy.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I've not had a sec tendre, anything that has a little bit of residual sugar left in it that's also been on this type of soil. Curious to see how they pair together.
It shouldn't drink like a demi-sec. It should actually basically drink like a dry wine with just some sneaky pleasure.
Interesting. Okay, so let's open this up. Yum. The color of Chenin.
Sort of pale gold.
Pale gold, beautiful pale gold color. And it smells like Chenin.
It smells smoky though, too. It smells like flint, I think.
This is interesting because I am getting a little bit of smokiness, a little flinty something, but then I'm also getting these great orchard fruit flavors. The acidity is great. And then there's just a little tinge of something that's that sugar that's coming through.
Honey. Just a little
touch. It's like adding a little honey to your tea, just a touch of it, and that's what...
Grapes picked, fermenting to here, just this little...
A little pinch. And I think that it creates like this really interesting balanced wine. Like I have not tasted a Chenin from Vouvray that has tasted like this before.
Like the sort of sweet savory.
Yeah, and I'm really into it. I think that it's giving me all of these different flavors. I know it's telling a story to me. I enjoy it.
Well, I think just like some of the demi-secs that we tasted, this is really not a wine that's defined by a sweetness label. It's just defined by being Chenin in Vouvray sort of, thing. So it's certainly not bone dry, but also I think you could take this home and just have fun with it. Not think too hard about, or not worry too much about how much of the sugar was fermented into alcohol and how much is just like the flavor of the grape sort of thing. You know what I mean?
I totally agree. This is another one of those wines that's just like, it's good, so just go home and drink it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Pair it with what you want. I think
this style of wine kind of epitomizes Vouvray. Like Vouvray is all about diversity and having this extreme range, sparkling and bone dry and like fully sweet on the other hand. This like happy middle is, I think, the Appalachian's happy place.
Totally agree. This is shining. I think this is one of my favorites that I've tasted throughout the series so far. I love it. It's just really good. You said this is where Vouvray shines, and I couldn't agree more. Let's cheers to this typical style of Vouvray wine.
Cheers.
If you want to know about more Vouvray and different styles of wine that the region produces, make sure you keep watching this series because Jim and I are going through the whole gamut of wines from Vouvray. So we'll see you in the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching.